Hey everybody, it looks like we are live and good to go. Fish getting a couple things set up here, and then we will be on our way. Okie doke. Thank you all for joining me here today. We're going to be covering the latest update in ESO, and one thing I've noticed already is the return of an old friend. Well, it just disappeared, but you saw there for a second that wonderful save file error from the last update appears to be back. So let's try to trigger that again. Yep. Yep. Okay, let me make sure I'm coming through loud and clear here. One sec. Okay, so I was already going to say that this update appears to be a literal shit show, and add-ons are broken again. I left my coffee across the room. One sec. Ridiculous. So, for those who don't know, this is something that cropped up when add-ons first came out in update 46. And for the entirety of update 46, there was an issue where any add-on that used the library file lib add-on menu would do this. And they fixed it with update 47, only for it to be broken again. So what I'm going to have to do, that was weird. I pressed yes, and then it... Wait, and my visuals are all messed up. What did they do? They turned my HDR mode from default to vibrant. Oh, dude, they reset all my visual settings. Well, good thing I know what I had. Brightness was down to, like, I had contrast at 2, brightness at 1. And there we go. There's this... You kidding me? Okay, welcome Comic Con, welcome Alex, welcome Machine Gun, welcome everybody. This is ridiculous. Oh, and then if you press yes to the save file, then it resets your visuals again. Okay, so what we're gonna have to do is go and disable literally every add-on. Okay. Oh yeah, is the autosave file, is it corrupted? Oh wow, cool. Yeah, wait, you actually, you have to disable them. I forgot. You have to actually, I mean, not disable them, but you actually have to, you have to actually uninstall them. Guys, I'm feeling really done. But they couldn't even just, like, do a basic, like, bug fixing update without completely destroying everything. Okay, so, wait, I think it was there, actually. Okay, let me log back in. Why did I have to select North America? What? Oh my god, it reset everything. It reset all of my settings. It sent me... What? You're fucking kidding me. What? Oh, and now... What? Oh, they really, really messed this up big time. Oh my lord. Wow. Now all of my settings are going to be reset. Okay, I just have to go in and uninstall all my add-ons. Anything that uses lib add-on menu. And apparently if I go back to the main screen, that means... Yeah, dude. I could have done this while I was logged in. I forgot. You don't have to go back to this screen. So, which one uses lib add-on menu? Eyes of the Undaunted. Yeah, you have to go to Browse add-ons to uninstall it. Okay, literally anything that uses lib add-on menu, I have to get rid of. And of course, here it doesn't say which ones do, so I just have to kind of remember. Man, they really messed everything up, guys. They really screwed up the whole thing. I think it's just PS5. People were talking, I think, about having the same issue with the save file also on Xbox, but yeah, of course it's not saying which. Wow. I just honestly don't know how much more I can take from these guys. Okay. Uninstall this one. I don't know, just anything that might stay mounted was giving me problems before. Okay, back up to the top. Thank you, Pete. You had to rediscover the Way Shrine? Yeah, this is not an update. This is a down date, dude. I think auto repair is giving me trouble too. Before, Dolgabon's was always fine. Harvest map was also giving me trouble. Lib add-on menu, we're just gonna go ahead and install that or uninstall that. I have to reset all my settings. Okay, it looks like nameplates are still there. Okay, and the save file bug is now gone. So I should be able to do this now. You see it reset everything here. Wow. Man, they goofed it so hard. They goofed it so ineffably hard. It's going to take me a minute to get past this. I think they also... Yep, no, they reset the audio settings. Combat. It looks like gameplay settings were not changed. Yeah, okay, gameplay settings are the same. Camera settings were not changed. Interface was also not changed. Nameplates are good. Social's the same. Combat. Wow. Damn. Okay, well, anyway, welcome. Had a little bit of a choppy start there. Oh man, and now what the one thing I don't remember is what I had my I think I had the HDR UI brightness basically down to nothing, but the contrast up pretty high. Yeah, that looks more like it now. The Solstice map, like the whole thing's there. Okay, let's take a look. Oh yeah, there's the other side. Cool. There was a bug where people were seeing this a couple weeks ago. But there it is. There's the whole other side of Solstice. We don't have any names on the locations or anything because we haven't discovered them. But we can see where the sky shards are, like the overall appearance of the map. And yeah, it's, I mean, we already knew this, but it's about the same size as the western side, if not actually maybe a little bit smaller. So yeah, just the way that I logged in today is just indicative in general of the fact that... Is that how I had it before? I don't remember. Of the fact that the game is just really not in a good place right now. Like, I'm sorry, I love ESO. I really do. And there's so much that's great, like especially for new players. It's a wonderful game in so many ways, but I mean, if they can't even get an extremely small update right, a basically meaningless, unimportant update with like nothing really being done, if doing that resets my settings so hard that it's literally like I've never played the game before. Like, I literally saw the intro screen, like this is the first time I'd ever booted up the game. And by the way, with my headphones on, my hair looks freaking weird. How am I gonna fix that? This is my first time wearing my headphones with my new haircut. It's not that weird, it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, this is something, it's been a topic of conversation recently. My latest video is all about this. Just really, I mean, my latest few videos, like this is what I've been talking about recently, is the state of the game, what we can expect, the very slim chances for it getting better. Oh yeah, and look, I don't have that way shrine anymore either. Okay, so we're gonna go hike over to the way shrine. And just how, you know, the excuse that this was all done by the previous management team is really starting to wear pretty thin here. Oh, and also my pin icon on the compass, you guys see that? Has gone from being purple to being teal. Why? Like, last update, that icon was purple, and now it's teal. Just so many things I don't understand. Let me bring the mic a little close to my face here. So many things just don't make any, even the slightest lick of sense. All right, let's go check this out and see how combat animations may have changed to reduce memory usage. Now that seems to indicate to me, and I think probably the game volume's a little high. Let's turn that down. So what they're saying about reducing memory on combat animations seems to indicate to me that they are planning to, at some point in the future, really do some more major changes to combat animations. Right? They're just setting things up so that they have more space without overloading the game engine to be able to make further changes to combat animations. So that sounds really good on the outset, but people on PC at least they've been noticing for the last couple of weeks some really significant issues with combat animations. Just things being really janky, like animations not registering at all. So I'm just going to look really quick here and just see if I'm noticing any difference in combat animations. So far, I'm saying no. Like, I'm noticing the usual amount of lag that we experience when we're over here. Oh, wait, though. I did just do a wall of elements and there was no sound. The way I'm really going to tell is I'm going to go to an area that's not so populated. And we'll try it there. They're reducing the combat animations for crossplay. Con, you just missed the fact that they completely reset my game and broke add-ons again, so I had to uninstall all of them. No big. They reset all my settings, so it was like the first time I'd ever played the game. Well, not all of them. But it was... I got to see the intro screen again for the first time in years. Like that intro animation when you first boot up the game after buying it. Skip through it, of course, because I didn't... Who wants to see that, right? And yeah, they broke add-ons on PS5 again. They were fixed, and now they broke them again. Staff and daggers have different stances. Yeah, that's kind of what I've been hearing too. But even in this laggy area, I didn't notice any difference. I'm going to switch over to a tune that uses daggers. We'll check that out. Thank you, Comic-Con. Yeah, it's a complicated game, and there's so much. It's really worthy of learning how to do it. For the most part, I mean, even though things are really not in a particularly great place right now, it is generally a very worthy game in most respects. So we're gonna take a look at daggers here, and Fallout 4 did the same thing. Like they had a broken update. Yeah. Yep, I'm a PS5 player, and yeah, I'm gonna keep making videos. Thank you for the support. Really appreciate you. Okay. Oh, I meant to go to my dagger character, but this is a good way to just check out whether animations themselves are broken, right? I've really been enjoying, this is like the thing I've been enjoying most about the event, which is kind of funny, is that there are these actually relatively hard bosses in these dungeons now. None of them are up right now. But I almost died to one last night. I was just not thinking about it. I was like, oh man, wait, really? If anything, combat feels snappier. It feels more responsive. It feels less... feels faster. I do notice, it's very subtle, but I do notice a difference. So far, I'm not noticing any issues here, and the one issue I noticed where there wasn't sound with the casting of an ability could easily be attributed to lag. When I was just doing the writhing wall event. I'd be like, this boss is the same as it's always been. Good old Bumbuk the Bear Slayer. Let's go back and see if those other bosses are back. And of course some of the basic mobs have been replaced too. Like we got blue flame Atronax in here. That was like obviously never a thing before. Yep, see, okay, so here's one of these harder bosses. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, it's got 1,000,000 health. Look at that. I didn't realize it was that high. I didn't actually check the health before. That's like base game world boss status. That is some pretty chonkin' health. There's this one that can appear here that's a ghost, and it incapacitates you for a second. And I was right in the midst of some mobs when that happened. I was like, wait, I'm actually gonna die here. And believe me or not, I didn't. I didn't actually die, but I got close. So that was actually a bit of an actual challenge. And it's kind of cool because it's like different bosses from time to time. Like each time it has a chance of being a different boss. But yeah, no, I'm not noticing any issues with animations. I'm not saying they don't exist. Like a lot of people have noticed that. Oh, a Void Mother. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's kind of cool. It's like, oh, what the hell? It's like playing Pokemon. It's like some random wild Pokemon is out here. What's a Void Mother doing there? You know what I mean? So it's kind of sad. That's the coolest part of the event. Is the same public dungeon where I've been grinding for years. This is like my home, right? This is more my home than like any of my houses in the game are, honestly. I know this place like the back of my hand. Now it has slightly different mobs in it. It is kind of sad. That's the main difference. But yep, there he is. I guess I should weave. I'm just too lazy to weave at this point. I haven't done anything. I mean, I don't even weave in PvP. I probably should, but I play as healer in PvP, which always feels good because I get the highest score. So I mean, I actually do the best. I mean, healing does. They score it for a reason, but like pretty much every game I play, even if I'm on the losing side, I get the highest score. Yeah, reasonably challenging there. Reasonably challenging. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the entrance. And then we'll switch to the dagger character and we'll see how that's going. And then I'll go ahead and move over to the patch notes and read them through with you guys. And we'll just see if there's anything of any meaning there. Okay, let me catch up in the chat here. Yeah, the update, so I'm not 100% certain, but my investigations seem to have drawn me to the conclusion that the problem with PS5 add-ons, that again was fixed in U47 and is now back to being broken. Good job, Zoss! Having some trouble not being mad about this one. It does seem to be to do with the library file lib add-on menu. So any add-ons that use lib add-on menu will cause this thing to happen when you go to the menu or the map and then go back, where it says, the save file failed to save. Do you want to save anyway? It will just destroy your whole game. And you're like, okay, I guess, right? And yeah, it does seem so. Just seek out any add-ons that use lib add-on menu, which unfortunately are some of the best ones, and you have to uninstall them, and then it will work. Uki, I am in the guild AmazeX. So this is my guild. I am a high-ranking officer. Where am I in here? I am extremely important. See, I even have my own little blurb there about how important I am. See that? Subscribe to the ever-ongoing Spopes ESO channel. Oh. Yes, no, I'm a bigwig in this guild. It's a great guild. AmazeX on PSNA. Yeah, if something happened, right, right, Artemis. Excuse me. Yeah, if something happened to the crown shop, they would certainly fix it instantaneously. That wouldn't Like when the Crown Store went down for 10 minutes last night before the servers closed, I was like, uh-oh. I got the Aetherius Bound arms pack. I did get that. Uki, why do you say no? Do you have something against the Matex? I'm mad at you. Just let's be honest here. You joined it for an hour. You're supposed to follow the Prophet quest, but you have no idea how to find your quest alliance. You don't know how to find the alliance quest? Okay, so the Harborage quest is like the main story quest, but then you also do have your alliance quests. So to start that, and they should make this more apparent, it should be clear. You can either go to the starter zone. So for Aldmeri Dominion, that's going to be Canarthy's Roost. For whatever these people are, the blue guys, Daggerfall Covenant, that's going to be, I think you go to Sturk. You go to Stros Mackay, where is that? Over here. And for these fellers, Ebonheart Pact, to go to Bleak Rock, and that you can do those quests. But if you just want to get, hang on, I still gotta fix my settings that got reset. If you just want to get into the meat and potatoes of it, you can go to the first zone. So in this case, Oridon for AD, and the quest giver I think is right down here to start that Alliance Zone quest, and then in Glenumbra, you go to the city of Daggerfall and just look for the quest starter that's like a diamond. It's in here somewhere. And then for Ebonheart Pacts, you go to Stonefalls, and see, there it is right there, actually. I haven't started mine. Maybe I'll do that. No, that's the Harborage quest. Never mind. It's somewhere in here, though. You find the quest giver for that area. And you can also figure this all out by going to the zone guide and then pressing start zone story in either of those areas. So they kind of made it so it's not very apparent. It's been this way since 2017, and I have mixed feelings on that, but that's how you do it. Okay, Uki, Dish, what happened? Because it's a controversial guild. I'm not going to lie to you. There have been lots of controversies and dramas within Amazex, like even recently, and I don't know exactly how I feel about it. So you have an open ear. You have a sympathetic ear. That's what I was trying to say. Tell me what happened. Trauma dump. Oh. Well, it's about time to go over to my dagger character. See if they messed up daggers. Yeah, so far combat animations don't seem to be any different to me. Just maybe a little bit snappier, honestly. So I am using daggers. I just have them transmogged to look like hammers. Yeah, I've been seeing some really janky looking animations on PC. Some clips and some screenshots of things just looking absolutely not right. Okay, so let's go outside the house to test this. Hey, Vanessa, welcome. Okay. Again, the animations just feel smoother. Everything just actually just feels like it's going more smoothly. I don't know what the... I think, honestly, a lot of the time... It is often ZOS's fault. Okay, it is often the developer's fault here. But a lot of the time, people who are complaining about stuff like this are, you know, playing with an i5 chip from 2013 or something. You know what I mean? Like, they're like, oh, I'm using a computer that in today's dollars is worth about 30 cents. Why is the game not working properly? It's like, well, this is why I play on console. Okay, you just turn it on, it works. No drivers, no switching out components and everything, and it's fine. This is the dumbest debate that gamers can get into. I don't really want to get into it. I'm just saying, like, for my personal thing, console works the best because you just get the best console and it works mostly within, I know, limited parameters. I'm just, again, this is my opinion. That's awesome, Vanessa. I'm glad you're here. I don't really stream that much. Sometimes like a couple times a week. Sometimes I don't stream for a few weeks. Just kind of whenever there's something going on, then I will stream. But yeah, not that often. No. Oh wait. Oh, I think else is going on here. Wait. Wait, what? What happened to the performance and fidelity options? FPS limit, power reduction. What? I thought maybe I got it switched to performance instead of fidelity. Am I tripping that was here at one point? No, I know. It's just not there now. I was thinking maybe that's why things seem smoother as when my abilities got reset, I got switched from fidelity to performance, but that's not even a thing anymore. Really? Interesting. Like maybe that changed, or maybe it's just been that way since I got to PS5 Pro. I'm not sure. Yeah, I mean, Comic-Con, it's kind of up to you. That's the nice thing about the game being so wide open at this point, is you can just pick up any quest line from anywhere you want. It really doesn't matter. But if you want to experience the story the way it's supposed to be, then yes. And I actually have a video on this. I have a video on how to do the quests in order from about a month or two ago. And so you want to, yeah, basically just intersperse the Harborage quests and the Alliance Zone quests. So this used to actually be like, it used to make sense before the one Tamriel thing. I do sometimes really like pine for those days. So it used to be that you would access, excuse me, you would access the next Harborage quest like every 5 or 10 levels. And then the zones used to be like, actually there were levels. Like Auradon was like level 1 through 20 or something, and then Grotwood was like level 20 through 30, something like that, right? Until you got to the center when you got to level 50, and then the idea is you'd go on from the center over to Cyrodiil and do PvP. PvP was the end game, okay? And so you couldn't just like go start the Reaper's March main quest, because if you did, the mobs would just trash you in a second. So you were kind of forced to go through the whole process. You would only be able to access the next Harborage quest once you got to a certain level. And you had to be a certain level and have a certain level of gear to move from one zone to the other. I'm saying, like, the vast majority of the game's life, it hasn't been like this. But me and some others still remember that, the way it used to be. Huh. Interesting, Uki. So I'm curious when you joined the guild. Because there have been a couple times that people have definitely been arguing about religion. So AmazeX we don't discriminate, but it is a very like obviously and like strongly Christian guild. Like the leader is Christian, the main officers are all followers of Christ. So periodically, Wish does come in and say some pretty like pro Christian messages, right? And then as far as politics goes, I don't think I remember us ever talking about politics in the guild. But I mean, maybe this might have been before. Um, when you advertise them as you say terrible guild, I mean, okay, that's your choice. I'd personally just let it go at this point. But yeah, no, thanks for sharing your experience. That sucks that you had that experience with the guild. I'm sorry. Should you be worried about a build? Um, I don't know. At this point, you can basically get away with anything. The difficulty of just like basic overland or quest content is so easy that you really don't need to worry about a build. Not until you start doing like PvP or veteran content, then it kind of becomes more important. But to be honest with you, like your set bonuses and everything don't matter that much, especially anymore. It's just kind of min maxing. You do want to make sure you have the best quality of gear. Like make sure it's all gold if possible, because you do get considerable improvements to armor and damage that way. And as far as side quests go, it's kind of up to you. I mean, some side quests give you like special stuff, like special rewards, so you should probably do them. But other than that, um, yeah, just I would just wait until you see one that really appeals to you. There's no real like need to go through them or anything. Yeah, I hear that. I've been having to I'm having to appear away in Fortnite recently just because, um, I don't know. I'm not trying to say I'm like super famous or anything, but it's like it's kind of hard to just like go out in public in the virtual space anymore. Um, to this day, like usually, like every time I log into ESO, I'm in a public place. Like someone says, "Hey, I love your videos." I'm like, "Thank you." Like I'm still kind of getting used to that. But yeah, people recognize me all the time in ESO. Yep, yeah, just kinda do what you feel like doing. Comic Con, that's what I recommend. Okay, let's look at these patch notes. Let's look at the patch notes. I'm gonna pull that up really quick. Okay. Mhm. Gonna turn that off, turn that off, and I think it's just where did I have it pulled up? Here we go. Which button is it? There we go. Okay, so basically they did nothing. That's the first thing they say is, "We did absolutely nothing." Thank you, Comic Con. Yeah. No, I guess dealing with fans is different from being harassed. I didn't mean to compare those. But yeah, I was just trying to say I do know the feeling of like needing to go offline. Okay. So yeah, general bug fixes and later update improvements. So really just there's not a lot that's changed. We're going to be able to get into Eastern Solstice, whenever they decide we're allowed to with this fake progress bar. Once we get to phase 3, we're going to be able to start a new quest and break through the barrier. There's stuff to do in Solstice, Eastern Solstice, like not a lot. You're gonna be able to get some titles. I'm excited about this die. I love the dies usually that you get from achievements. So we'll see if that's any good. The Soul Seeker blue die. Also, the Scythe Knight outfit style looks pretty good. We're gonna get that through achievements. There's gonna be an emote you can get. Meridian blessed bread. Okay. The Cold Harbor Deathhound mounts. We're gonna be able to get that. But the point is, none of this is available yet because we haven't gotten through phase 3 of the wall. So they have changed the timing of unsheathing. So when you unsheathe your weapon, that will happen a little faster. Okay. Leaderboards are now account based, which has been pretty controversial. I honestly don't know how I feel about that. But you're going to be put on the leaderboard for your whole accounts. You can't have multiple characters on the leaderboard at the same time, is basically the point. So now this is the big kahuna for this update. What people are most concerned about is the memory reduction, basically reduction of memory usage for combat animations. We are implementing some backend changes to reduce the size of combat animation files to lower their impact on the game's memory. Basically meaning when they change more things with combat animations in the future, they could easily break the game engine, set the servers on fire if they don't do this. So the animation visuals after these changes should be virtually indistinguishable. Yeah, it does feel a little snappier to me though, like just slightly, and only because I know this game so well. But it does feel lighter. There will be no impacts to weaving or animation canceling. Yeah, I haven't noticed any change. New houses to get, new furniture. There's a new weather control item, like whoop-de-doo, right? Oh, I guess it's cool because you can buy it from the furnisher. It's not. Oh, you can actually buy it with master writ vouchers. They spelled vendor wrong. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be a dick. It's just this is so common. They can't spell. Okay. Okay, moving on. That's cool. I didn't realize that the weather changing item was so you could just buy from the master writ furniture. That's cool. There's a bunch of new furnishings, bunch of new furnishings. Uh, Whatever. Flipping a gazebo furnishing and jumping on it currently causes you to get stuck. It's cool. They're fixing that. I lost my chance to flip a gazebo and jump on it. Bug fixes, blah blah blah. We've been keeping track of issues that have come up during PC release related to combat animation memory reduction. As we updated last week, we went through with the animation reduction efforts to save memory for future development efforts within the game. They went through the efforts to do the efforts to do the efforts to do the efforts. We have heavy constraints with older platforms that require us to save as much memory as we can. Oh, for the sake of all that is holy, all the saints, all the martyrs throughout history, just give it. Are you kidding me? This is being done so that people on potato PCs from 2012 and people on PlayStation 4 can still play the game. Dude, the next generation of consoles is gonna come out next year. It's time. It's just they shouldn't be planning future updates around this. No, no, absolutely not. When the next generation comes out, they need to stop support. I'm sorry if I'm acting like, Mr. Moneybanks here, Richie Rich. Like, yes, thanks be to God. I have no pride of my own. I can afford the latest console, and some people can't. Okay, I get that, but being able to play this game is a privilege, not a right. Okay, and if you can't afford a new console, we shouldn't have to hobble our games to the lowest common denominator to be able to cater to you people. Like, seriously, should the game be ruined for everyone else just because, or not ruined, but should the game be diminished in any way just because some people are still on consoles from, like, when did the PS4 come out? Like, 2013? Yeah? 2013? 2014? Wow. Okay. That's why they did this, was so that when they actually fix combat animations and really change them in the future, so that people on PS4 and Xbox One can still play the game. That's just, I hear that Black Desert Online just announced they're not doing support for older consoles, and I mean, I do understand both sides, and I want everyone to be able to access the game, but I don't know. When I get big, one thing I wanna do when I grow up, one thing I wanna do is do giveaways for consoles, because but only for people who are still on the old version, right? Like, they'll need to, like, become my friend or something so I can see what they're playing on. I wanna help people with this. Like, I'm not trying to be like, "Well, get like me, go buy yourself a PS5 Pro. What, you can't afford it?" Right? It's like, I get how this can come across that way, but I'm just trying to think about, like, what benefits and hurts, like, the majority of people, right? And the majority of players are no longer playing on PS4 or Xbox One on console. They just aren't. So that's my issue here. Okay. Moving on. Let me check the chat though really quick. Wow. Well, that's creepy, Vanessa, and I'm sorry I had to deal with that. It's okay. You can vent here. There's new furnitures. Why is there non-ESO Discord? They don't have an official Discord server, really? I've been meaning to set up my Discord server for a while. I just haven't gotten around to it. Hmm. Cool. Yeah, we were just going through the new furnishings over here. I mean, I kind of skipped past it, but yeah. Who's out here jumping on gazebos? Good question. This is why we can't have nice things. For real. Yeah. Yeah, the game is already unplayable on PS4. Like, yeah, I mean, this isn't gonna fix that. That's also the thing, is there's no way that you can make a modern game with continuing updates and make it still be playable on old gen consoles. Okay? It's just not possible. But Uki, once I start making the big bucks, you're first on my list. You're getting a PS5 Pro or a PS6 when it comes out. You can bookmark that. You can clip this. Okay, moving on. So they updated the animation files. We've gotten many fantastic reports. What? Wait, again, like, these guys don't know how to. We've gotten fantastic reports of animation issues. That is just objectively the wrong adjective. We've gotten many fantastic. Are you meaning it like in the archaic sense? Like, it's phantasmagorical. It's bizarre. It's or like it's in the realm of fantasy. I'm just gonna read through this sentence. We've gotten many fantastic reports of animation issues from players on PTS, but tracking down reproductions of these issues takes time. Yeah, especially if you're working from home 3 hours a day and spending the rest of it developing your fursona. Yeah, when you're not working, it certainly takes time to get things done. It certainly takes time to get things done when you're not doing anything. What a lame excuse, combined with the terrible writing. Okay, wait, I'm being, like, super negative. Hmm, Dial it in here. Okay. But just why the use of the word fantastic there? Bugs that turned out to not be. Oh, so we didn't do it. It's not our fault. That's what they're saying. I'm not gonna read that. They're basically saying it's not our fault. We make the game, we update it, we develop it, but we didn't do this. It's your fault. They're not really saying that, but it's close enough. Yeah, send us videos so you can prove that it's actually broken. Okay, so they didn't actually balance anything in this update. That's kind of the big issue um, that people are having. I'm gonna go to the Reddit thread here after this. They just kind of fixed some bugs, but they didn't actually balance anything. Yeah, yeah, they just fixed bugs basically. Oh, this reminds me. Somebody someone was asking in a post I made about this. About Monomyth Reforged, I think it was one of the leads being on the eastern side of the island where you can't get it yet. And I'm just gonna say that would not surprise me. It's probably true. Obviously, it's not supposed to be that way, but it probably is. Not saying you're wrong. So whoever that was who left that comment, RIP to your Monomyth Reforged lead. But yeah, if it's on the eastern side, we can just hope that we get through within 30 days so your lead doesn't expire. New item sets, I don't care. Sorry, I don't. You can look at this yourself if you care. But we can't access those yet. So, oh, guys, pink, all that is holy. Several apple baskets in Cyrodiil have been moved to prevent clipping in a train. The game is saved. The game is saved. They made it so you can't get stuck in a flipped gazebo, and they moved the apple baskets. Dude, ESO, 50 years, 50 years ESO. 50 years ESO, Morty. It's gonna be you and me, Morty, me playing ESO 50 years. You mean Grandpa Rick? We're gonna play ESO? Yeah, 50 years, Morty. 50 years ESO. Guys, you can't complain about it. No more complaints, okay, about ESO. They fixed the apple baskets in Cyrodiil. No more complaining, guys. I'm 100% serial with you right now. Man Bear Pig is real, and you're not allowed to complain about ESO ever again because they fixed the apple baskets. The game is saved. Whew. I was worried about ESO for a while. I gotta say they had us in the first half, fam. They had us in the first half, but I mean the apple baskets have been moved. It's all good now. It's all good. Okay. I'm done with this. We saw the patch notes. We saw he died. Let's get back to the game. Or, what's left of it. Now the apple baskets haven't moved. I can't. What a controversial change. They moved the Cyrodiil apple baskets. So, guys, the game is dead. Those apple baskets, I was relying on them. They needed to stay where they were. I don't know what I'm going to do now. The apple baskets are gone. They moved them 3 centimeters. Zos, they just keep failing over and over again. Dead game. Dead game. Game is dead. I can't take this. Is the last straw, the apple baskets. And I was just about to jump on an upside down gazebo. Ugh, sauce. You ruined my gazebo jump. Dead game. Game's dead. Bought a used PSC from like 2016. It runs it smoothly. Okay, cool. I mean, sheesh. Okay, so take back what I said about potatoes. Apparently even potato PCs can run this fine. So then what's the issue, right? The patch notes are boring. I mean, mechanized, aside from the obviously important parts about the apple baskets and the gazebos, okay? Those are major game changers. Yeah, everything else is pretty boring. The fact that they're like slowly getting ready to change combat animations is the biggest thing. And the fact that they just stealth ruined the game and made me reset all my settings and broke add-ons that use lib add-on menu again. Yeah, that I couldn't believe it when I logged in for the first time. I was prepping for the stream. I logged in. I always do that to make sure that Zoss hasn't banned me before I try to stream. Little prissy weirdos. They're probably gonna ban me for calling them prissy weirdos. Just watch it happen. But I logged in. I was like, "Are you kidding me? The save file failed to save. No, seriously, we're back to that." Hey, Season, thank you. Yeah, Vanessa, you're right that they you're right. Of course, that's why they use the word fantastic, but a much more useful word in that case would have been useful. Thank you for the informative reports. Thank you for the enlightening reports. We've received many very welcome reports from the community. It's like that false positivity in corporate language. Like, that was a fantastic way you fired me today. That was a fantastic layoff. That was a fantastic reduction of our budget. Wow, fantastic. That's just fantastic. That's amazing. That's incredible. That's awesome. That's so awesome that you sent me to HR for my joke about Bin Laden, and now I'm on probation without pay. That's so awesome. That's so amazing. That's so fantastic. Wow. Let's keep this false positivity going, guys. False positivity in the corporate workplace. Woo! Right? That was kind of my point there. The gazebo shots are crazy. Comic-Con, I'm glad you joined the game. You're a character, man. The big serial fix we've been waiting for. Can you explain what's wrong with combat animations? Yeah, you tell me, right, guys? So people always complain. You know, I love ESO. ESO would be a great game, but the combat, the combat in the game is awful. I just can't stand combat in ESO. That's why I love other games so much better. And then you ask them what games, like, oh, you know, Final Fantasy 14. Guild Wars 2. People do have a legitimate point with like New World, which is now Old World, Dead World, had great combat and still technically does, but nobody plays the game anymore. New World's combat is great. So like I started playing New World, I was like, oh, I kind of get what people are saying with ESO's combat, right? But dude, I don't know. Like, I have literally never had any problem with the combat. And sometimes, like, maybe I've kind of, like, I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm one of the cool guys, right? I hate combat in ESO, too. Like, you know, everyone had the Pokemon cards in first grade, and you're like, oh, I got a Charizard, too. I just left it at home. You know, like, everyone had, like, a certain backpack or binder. You're like, Mom, I need this binder. Like, there may have been times when I've just wanted to seem like one of the cool guys. And I've made it seem like I actually agree with combat being bad in the game, but here are my honest and true thoughts. I just don't really get what the problem is. I honestly don't. I've thought about it. I've really tried to understand. I've heard a lot. But I don't know. Like, I don't know what people are expecting exactly. I think it's fine. I don't know. Like, maybe I'm Blueberry. Maybe I just don't get it. I don't know. It's just, I've really never once sat here thinking, ugh, combat in this game is so terrible. I hate it. Like, what's wrong with the combat in this game? Like, that, those thoughts have never gone through my head. Like, not, okay, this is the ghost guy over here. This is the ghost boss who's actually like, who almost killed me last night. Okay, hold that thought, everybody. It's time to get into some real down and dirty action here. What you got, boy? See, he does this thing that he immobilizes you. So I'm just gonna be, and look, he does some pretty serious damage. Field Marshal Chungus. This thing. See, like, I can't figure out how you're supposed to get out of this. You just sit there, you just gotta let him do it to you. That's my understanding, is there's no way out of that. And see, he keeps almost killing Zerathvar. Almost killed my buddy over here. Good thing I'm a healer, kind of. Point is, if you got a bird, you're a healer. All you need is the bird and some magicka. You're a healer. You know what I'm thinking, by the way? I'm thinking at the end of this round, we're going to do, at the end of this stream, we're going to do a round of Fortnite Zero build. That's right, you heard me. Fortnite. At the end of the stream. Big whoop, want to fight about it? I like Fortnite. It's a good game. I play it all the time. I know ESO players don't play Fortnite, but big whoop. Want to fight about it? Okay, I didn't really have any trouble with that boss this time. But yeah, okay, so no damage numbers? What do you mean? Oh wait, you're right. Oh, damn it! They screwed everything up again. That was one thing. Okay, I went. You're right. There's no damage numbers, but there should be. There should be. I think I mentioned that that my settings got reset when the update came out, because, you know, what's a good update without ruining everything? This is the same boss, but he was in a different area this time. Oh crap. Wait, no. Oh, sheesh. I might actually die here. Thank you for pointing that out. I hadn't noticed. Oh, but I'll have to go in and fix that. And then probably next time I log in, it'll be broken again. I'm just really getting fatigued with this game, just in general. Like, I really love it, but this is just... The way I've said this before is the developers obviously don't love it the same way I do. It's an unrequited love. Okay, so now I have to remember where in the settings the damage numbers are. I believe it's in combat. For fuck's sake. Yeah, there's... Why? Like, with so many things with this game now, I'm not even, like, angry anymore. I'm not, like, even disappointed. I'm just, like, why? You know what I mean? Like, I just am sitting here just thinking, just why is it this way? Why? Okay, but again, like, yeah, combat animations don't feel any different with the update. And me personally, I've just never had any trouble with combat in the game. You're right. The running animations, the way the characters are mapped, like, nobody runs like that. Nobody in this entire world runs like that. Not even Pee Wee Herman ran like that. Not even Blippi runs like that. Okay? Not even Uncle Ruckus runs like that. That's just not how people run. And then, yeah, the mount animations... Ain't no way. Ain't no way that's even close to right. One sec, guys. Yeah, the combat's simple. It doesn't take much effort. It's just kind of like Skyrim and Oblivion. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, a lot of people who say the game looks bad, I don't think really play it. I don't think so. Yeah, no, and the game feels awesome with controller. Like it feels awesome with the haptics, for sure. Oh, you missed out on this. I missed out on this polymorph last year too. I also just got the what's this called again? The Aetherius bound arms pack. These are like the two things that for the last year or so I've been seeing people running around with. I'm like, dude, what is that? And I finally got them. Yeah, there is a Fortnite skin in ESO. That's for sure. Yeah, so it would take a lot more effort than they've already put out to actually ruin ESO. Like the game is so good in so many ways. You can be a new player and come into it getting it for $5 on sale, not needing ESO Plus yet. You can spend between $5 and $20 and gain access to thousands of hours of some of the best gaming content ever created. But it's kind of like when you have a wealthy and prosperous nation that some vicious and retarded despot then comes and takes control of. It can survive for a long time based on the integrity of the remaining gentry and nobility, the people who the king may change, right? But the country stays the same for the most part. But having a bad king does erode at the nation over time. So there was recently a coup within ZOS, the developers, so to speak, where the king was dethroned and there is now a new king of the studio. And so, as the people always hope in times like this, surely the new king will be a good and just king who will care for his subjects, be a man of God, and you know, all this stuff, right? These are the things that we hope. And there's still time for that to become the case. We haven't completely lost the chance of that happening. The current content was put in place by the previous team. But at the same time, it is being managed by the current team. And the way that the new content is being released and managed is not particularly promising. So I think ESO can go through another even 5 years of poor management and still be a great game. But the problem is that currently the only reason that it is doing well is because its margins are absolutely egregious. The game has something like 70% margins. That means for every $10 you spend on the game, only 3 of those dollars actually go to maintain the game, and the remaining 7 just go directly into Microsoft's pockets. And so if the new development of the game continues to disappoint, then eventually the people who play the most and therefore spend the most will move away from it and the margins will reduce. And then Microsoft will say, hey, this isn't making as much money as it used to. Let's call it quits. Let's shut down the servers. Like Amazon just did with New World. I did a whole video on why I don't think this will be the case for ESO, at least in the near future. And there are still, there's going to be another chance to turn around next year. And there's going to be a few more years of chances to turn things around. But eventually you do run out of chances. Then maybe God will swoop in and save the game because he loves it. And who knows, right? I've heard some pretty wild theories about what could happen. Like someone even said like grinding gear games should buy ESO. Like maybe that's an interesting idea, right? But yeah. The current state is not great. Thank you guys. Some clown crepes. Hey, thank you, Mechanized. I will go look at my clown store right now. Still got nothing.
Fortune favor you, my friend.
But hey, man, I would appreciate that, and I will definitely open them on stream or in a video. If you do, I will definitely open some clown crepes. I'm Mechanized. I appreciate the terminology there. Yeah, that's the thing about ESO though, is it's not as big, but it's making a huge amount of money for its size. The margins are ridiculous. And yeah, it's amazing to me that people can even play Korean MMOs, but I mean, good for them. And then WoW is just going to be the biggest kid in the block for the time being, for the foreseeable future, but we'll see how that all goes. Oh, and of course, OSRS is also, it's a good point, Faith. OSRS is still definitely big and going at it. I've been picking that up recently, just kind of playing a little bit on mobile here and there, trying to remember what to do in that game. I don't know if I'll really get that back into OSRS. It's just like a little bit. This point is just it's like too old and too clunky for me, and not beautiful enough. But I have been enjoying playing it a few minutes here and there. So Frederick, I've never actually played WoW, like never once. So I'm the wrong person to ask the opinion of here. I'm a console gamer, and I pretty much always have been. I mean, I used to play on PC a bit back in the day, but never got into WoW. So, and until WoW comes to console, you know, which is they just came out with an announcement saying that's never going to happen, or at least not in the foreseeable future. I'm not going to play it. I know that a lot of people really like it, and that it's very popular, but you know, I'm not one of them. I don't play it. So, yeah, just have nothing. Unfortunately, nothing to share there. I mean, I respect it as a game. I know a lot of people really love it, but never been my thing, and most likely probably never will be. I mean, are kids even playing MMOs anymore? That's kind of the thing. Is like it's kind of an older person thing now. Cool. Unmechanized. I mean, dude, if you're serious about this, I would definitely be down to open some Celestials. I mean, I really want this RAM. Where is it? This is one of my favorites ever, and I still don't have quite enough seals yet. I will soon, like the next couple crates that come out. But yeah, no, if you want to give me some Celestial crates, thank you. I'd be so down. Thank you, Unmechanized. And so, yeah, so I probably don't want to stream 2 days in a row, but maybe I'll stream again tomorrow. Or we also do a video opening them. I kind of like opening them on stream because we're all together. So maybe I'll just do another stream tomorrow, opening the crates. That'd be so cool, Unmechanized. Thank you. So I'm curious, Faith, why do you say WoW sucks? Yeah, no, that's just proven. That's a proven fact that people spend more money on mobile games. That is a fact of nature and of God. Okay, so let's see. What time is it? How long we've been going for? Let me see. Was there anything else I wanted to cover? I covered how they completely messed up my settings. That was cool. I covered the update, which is basically a non-update. I showed you my favorite part of the event, which is just going around and killing the other mobs and bosses in this area. Let's see if these bosses are back yet. Oh, it's a spider this time. Let's do it. That one just sits there. This is kind of boring. That was super boring. Oh, I got a worm cult lamp, though, off that guy. That's cool. Huh. I didn't know they could drop furnishings. That's awesome. So the point is, like, these guys actually have the potential to be challenging, and apparently they have the possibility of dropping furnishings. I didn't know that. But it's kind of sad that the best part of the event is, like, the just base game component, where it's the same thing I've already been doing. It's not lost on me. Oh, let's see. Let's see how long it takes me to get a battleground here. I'd be down to do a battleground, and then I'm gonna drag you all into Fortnite for 20 minutes. The Simpsons season. I don't know. People really hate on Fortnite, but I'm just gonna keep priming you guys up bit by bit. Eventually, you will accept it. Hey, thanks again, Unmechanized. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you for being the sponsor of this video, Unmechanized, with the incoming Celestial crates. Well, yeah, Comic-Con, I mean, the best way is to get on my stream and meet everybody. No, but also find a guild. If you're on PSNA, definitely shoot a MazeX an application. But I think you said you're on PlayStation, right? Yeah, no, we would be happy to have you in the guild. And I know some people have had bad experiences with the MazeX, but generally everyone is extremely friendly. It's the friendliest guild I've ever been in. And people are always saying hi to new players and wanting to help out and just gifting each other stuff. So I'd recommend that for sure. And yeah, just, I mean, I'd be careful with, like, the bigger social areas, like going to Vocal Guard. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's fun to hang out in Vocal Guard sometimes, but it's a den of toxicity in the utmost. There has never been a more wretched hive of scum and villainy. Yeah, we'll see if Guild Wars 3 will save Western MMOs. Yeah, well, we'll see. I don't know. I mean, all the upcoming and new MMOs all seem pretty bad. Not gonna lie. It just doesn't seem like this is going anywhere good. It seems like the genre is overall slowly dying, and games like ESO will be the last remaining bastions of quote-unquote good MMOs. WoW is a hamster wheel mount farming simulator. The lore got killed. The developers have no clue what's going on. Huh. Yeah, I've heard some negative things, but that's, yeah. That doesn't sound very off with everything else I've heard. Oh, so you're saying that this lamp I got is worth 100K? Where is that? Cool looking lamp. Let's go see what that looks like. Actually, you know where I want to put it? Not there. I want to put it in here. Warhammer MMO. That'd be cool. Another one. WoW is the same thing over and over again. Yeah, GTA 6 got pushed back again. Yeah, I'm stoked I got one of those lamps. Let's see what it looks like. Let's go to an area that's not so insanely bright already. Maybe it'll look good up in my loft up here. Let's try putting it on this little bench here. Really? That's 100K. Okay. All right. It's crazy that people are willing to pay for. It's cool and all, but I can't say I understand it being worth that much. Okay. Got a new thing. Some crystals I can turn on and off. Like a Himalayan salt lamp. Decent. Okay. All right. Give you the worm cult lamp. Yeah, I'm thinking of trying Where Winds Meet. I mean, at this point, the Chinese government already has all my personal details, so I don't see how much worse it could possibly get. But you get to a guild really quick. You go to social, guilds, guild finder. And then you gotta select based on the type. And I think AmazeX is listed under social. And then you just gotta select through them. It's ridiculous, but that's the way it works. Yeah, again, you have to be level 10 at least. I think you said you're level 50. Guilds, guild finder, and then the type of guild. Okay. I'm going to try Where Winds Meet when it comes out. That's like on the 17th or something, right? In a few days now, it's coming out. I'm going to try it. I'll probably stream it. We'll see. I don't really have high hopes, though. Just China as an overall concept scares me. So, yeah, MMOs aren't doing well. People don't have the attention span for it anymore. I'm hoping the next generation, though. Like, the Zoomers are basically just tossed on their heads and thrown in a garbage heap to die. And the fact they survived it all is amazing. So hopefully the next generation, the alphas, will like be able to think again. That'd be really nice. Yeah, no, it's kind of a good point. It's like Nintendo games are never going back to their peak, but they're still alive. Yeah, probably MMOs will still exist, but they definitely passed their peak. Yeah, there is a Discord for AmazeX. Yeah, so Where Winds Meet is in 3 days. Okay. I was already thinking about trying it. I was already thinking about trying Where Winds Meet, so we will see. I'm not saying all Zoomers are like that, okay? I'm just saying that's just kind of... I'm not saying that... Definitely not saying that's where Zoomers belong. I'm just saying that's kind of what their parents and society did to them. You know? Like, that's just what happened. Not that it's right or that it should be that way, but that's just what happened, is Zoomers really got the short end of the stick. I forgot I made this whole, like... I never do stuff like this, but I actually set up this whole desk and everything here with, like... It looks like I'm sitting here reading this thing. I even have, like, a trash can. I totally forgot I did this. Let's go check out the balcony, too. I'm about through waiting for Battlegrounds to pop. Hey, Perk. Hey, I just saw your message. I was about to type back. Yeah, I'm live right now. Come check out the stream. Welcome, dude. Oh yeah, I forgot I set up this music box in here. Yeah, I set this whole thing up out here. Oh yeah, and the music box is in here. That's right. This is probably one of my favorite music boxes. Yeah, how is it? What do you think, Perk? I forget, are you on PS5 too? Did you get totally screwed when you logged in for the first time? They reset all my settings. It was ridiculous. It's my distinct opinion that and again, they were kind of manipulated into this too. I'm not saying it's really their fault, but it was the choices and the influence of boomers that put things in their current state. And especially these days where boomers have so much wealth and they're just sort of sitting on it, just buying more boats, having perfect landscaping. Like, I mean, and you all know the horror stories. And again, like I'm not saying all boomers, I'm not saying all zoomers, I'm just saying millennials and alphas are going to be the ones who are going to have to save the world at this point. The millennials and our children. I'm not saying we even can. We're pretty messed up too. I'm saying it's up to us. We're the only ones left with any chance of doing anything. All right, this battleground I don't think is ever going to pop. But I am an honorary zoomer because I play Fortnite. They've accepted me as one of their own. I have gone through the initiation ritual. Yeah? I'm being so negative I need to take a nap? Am I really? Okay. Oh, you're on Xbox. That's right, Perk. Good luck. In the name of Christ, amen. Absolutely. Yeah, let's talk about AI for a second here, okay? So everyone is like super bullish on AI right now. AI is going to do this, AI is going to do that. But we're already seeing the rejection happening where all these teens are committing suicide because of AI. Like not all of these, but it's but there's a lot. This is a problem. And people are realizing that there's no, like, no matter how advanced AI gets, it will never replace a real person. So some people think AI is going to replace content creators. I don't know. Like, I just don't think that there's something indwelling in human beings. We are made in the image of God. We have the spark of our creator, and only God can put that into something. We can't put that into something. Oh, sweet. Battlegrounds up. Human beings, their artifice, cannot create that. AI is just a homunculus. And alchemists have been making homunculi since the dawn of time. But the important thing about a homunculus is it's not alive. It doesn't have God's divine spark in it. So we've just used a new medium, the silicon microchip apparatus given to us by demons, to again try to bring homunculi into the world. And here I am, playing on, I'm streaming on a computer, I'm playing on a PlayStation. I'm not saying I hate technology, let's go live in the woods. I mean, I felt that way when I was like 14, right? I've made my peace with it, but I'm still calling it how it is, right? We live in the fallen world, we make peace with it, but we still say what it is. And AI is just another homunculus, and what this is going to end up doing is on a mass scale for human beings, is going to show them there is something special about human beings. People will rediscover their soul and come back to Jesus in massive proportions, in huge waves of people. Oh wait, gotta kill some people. Okay. Anyway, AI conversation over. Gotta focus on some killing. Oh yeah, this is my favorite. Deathmatch. Let's go, guys. Don't just run. No, everyone stay together. Stay. What does this guy do? Don't go over there. What are you doing? Ugh. How am I gonna heal you all the way over there? Yeah, this is the spot to go in this map. You take the central location. Everyone stays. Okay. Hey. No. I'm like, no. Oh, sweet. We're in the lead. Okay, we got a kill. Why are they camping our spawn? Like, what good's that gonna do? Nice. Oh, man. No. Nope. I need to be more careful with my Magico. I'm using this flame staff. It's harder to recoup. I can't switch anymore, but I might just want to use lightning. I should have switched to lightning before I started the match, actually. Nope. Oh, jeez. Damn. That was fast. Alright, I gotta keep it together. I got a flame staff when I want lightning. Yeah, that felt good. Final blow there. Okay, here we go. Oh, we got him. Come on. Yep. Whoa! Nope. Did I just get solo bombed? I think I just got bombed all by myself. That was a lonely bomb. We are still comfortably in the lead, but it's not too late for this to get turned around on us. Wait, what? Where's that coming from? There we go. I love that feeling of keeping my team alive. Stop what you're doing. Stop what you're doing right now. Leave me alone. Hey, I'm an innocent victim here. Ah. This guy's trying to revive me. What are you doing? Move. I think we got it now, though. We'd have to really screw up. to not have this in the bag. Oh, I have so much ult. I didn't notice that. Got him. Two more kills. Who's it gonna be? Not me. That's not who needs to get killed. Yep. Not first place. They added this like new like music that plays when you complete a match. That's really close. They got the top scorer only had 20 more points than me though. And the other team, let's see, what was the top there? Like 31 something? Yeah. Not bad. Not bad. How many critical heals did I get? Actually, I didn't do that much healing. Really, it's usually about equal. Oh wait, no, that's not me. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, a little bit more damage and healing, but that's yeah, I got 18 critical heals. There we go. That's more like it. That's just kind of what I do in these things. Not sure you even want to log in. Yeah, I feel you, Perk. AI is a bubble that's pumping up the stock market. Yeah, it's just another fucking bubble. It's just like the .com bubble. Then people will look back 10 years from now. The AI bubble. How did it happen? Well, I can tell you right now. I'm looking at it unfold in real time, and it's pretty damn obvious. AI will rule the world. Everything will be AI. Your mom will be AI. Your fish will be AI. You will eat AI. You will breathe AI. You will be AI through Neuralink from Elon Musk. Yeah, totally. How bummed are you about New World? Yeah, that really took the wind out of my sails for a little while. Not gonna lie. Just how dumb it was. You know, where I have the kiss of death, right? Like, let's go try a new game. Hope they canceled it. Like, it felt like such an idiot. It's like 2 weeks after I started. That was the hard part. And also, I just been playing the crap out of it and really enjoying it, you know? Like, really having a great time. And I tried. Like, I kept trying. But then I was like, there's like, just, it felt like there was no point. Because I've been thinking, like, oh, I'm going to get to the end game. I'm going to get all the good gear. I'm going to start selling it. I'm going to get houses. And then it's like, for what? You know, like, what, just so that it can be taken away in 6 months? No. Like, no. No. So that was really... I've gotten over it now, for the most part. But yeah, it definitely sucked what happened with New World. All right, we're going to do something crazy. I'm going to finish up here today. I'm probably going to see my viewers, like, everyone's going to leave. We're going to play around a Fortnite. I'm going to make sure the, I'm going to make sure the, I just farted. Sorry. Just going to be honest. Um, what happened? Did he actually target you specifically? Because yeah, generally, I mean, I have to get up and I'd have to get up and actually like ban the dude, but yeah, I generally don't like ban people for much, but I did not see if he was targeting you specifically. Let's see. So where is this setting again? I forget. Because I need to turn, yeah, there we go. License audio, mute. There we go. There we go. So yes, I am Scooby-Doo. Let's see. Should we do ranked or the normal 0 build? Well, in the normal 0 build, giant donuts fall from the sky. So that's pretty cool. Let's do that. I have not deleted any. I have not deleted any replies this entire stream. On God, I would have to get up and go over to my computer and do that. You guys haven't seen me get up. Okay. So, if anything got deleted, he deleted it. Which if he called you dumb, then he deleted it. I'm sure that he's that means he regrets what he said. Okay, so I didn't see anything like that. It's not cool. Let's all be civil to each other and try to be respectful. I'm not a big fan of any isms, you know, sexism, racism. It doesn't have a place in the chat. What's up, Velma? Hi. You came and do. They got the mystery machine. They took out even the Simpsons music. That's licensed? Whatever. Now let's do this. Wait a minute. That's not licensed? Okay, I believe it. That Trippy Red song for Fortnite is apparently not licensed. We'll see if the stream gets demonetized. It's not like I make a lot of money off the ad revenue on these streams anyway. It's mainly just to hang out with you guys. Okay, but Vanessa, he wasn't... This is my last word on this. He wasn't saying you specifically were dumb. Okay? And, you know, what I need to do here is I need to promote some more moderators so they can handle this kind of thing. I only have one mod. I'm not sure if he's even here anymore. But if someone had come out against someone else in the stream and said, hey, you are dumb, that would be a totally different situation. But as far as I can tell, that is not what happened here. Let's see. It's too quiet. Oh, that was short-lived. Let's pop up the volume a bit here. I know I got that whole chug jug, but I don't want to use it yet if I can avoid it. Yeah, this is my other love here. And it's so funny how there's like basically no overlap, but I love both games. Still trying to figure out how I'm going to make that work. This is really basically all I play. This thing sucks, by the way. This, like... This 5-gun thing, I tried it, and it's the lamest thing ever. But yeah, in general, unless it's like extreme expletives or racism or people targeting me specifically, you know, it's kind of like we're adults here, I think, right? It's kind of up to people to regulate that themselves, so... And yeah, you know, I saw that comment about the can openers, and I was like, well, that's unfair and untrue and rude, but at the same time, like, I don't know. Y'all tell me, is it my job to get up and get involved in that kind of thing? Or should you guys be able to basically just play amongst yourselves? Like, I'm not really sure. If like the general opinion is I need to come in and regulate that sort of thing, I will listen to that for the future. But hey, what's down here? I haven't been down here before. Yeah, I generally play ranked, but right now there's giant donuts that fall from the sky that don't show up in ranked, so that's what I want to check out. Oops, wrong thing. Oops. Let's see what's going on over here. Heard some shots. Oh wait, the rake hits you? That's great. What do we got here? Got somebody in that house. Be ye but or 7-year-old. Show yourself, you scurvy cur. Don't mind if I do. I just realized I don't have full shields yet. Someone's already at full bars in this season. They've been playing The Simpsons a lot. This shows me this is a real person over here, because they dropped the bars because they were full. So I'm gonna kind of skedaddle. So this season, it's like they made it kind of like a mix between OG and Simpsons. Like, I really don't know. It's not the most fun I've ever had in Fortnite. Let's just put it that way. It's not the worst. Definitely not the best. They just kind of do these when they're working on putting out a new season and it's not quite ready yet. And the last one, the Star Wars season, was absolutely off the hook. That was amazing. Nothing will compare to that. Flying around in an X-Wing in Fortnite, having Darth Vader say all the craziest shit to you. Like that was... This is not even close to compare. But it's decent. Also the fact that none of the NPCs you can hire are actually Simpsons is kind of disappointing. But yeah, this kind of comes across as like a mix between high budget and low effort. That's not generally a good mix. It's been pretty quiet so far. We got anybody over here? Dude, what is going on in the chat? Wait a minute. What? Oh, what's this? Oh, it's like some kind of a quest thing. Guys, at this point it kind of seems like there's some drama kicking up, and just my suggestion would be to just ignore it and not make it any worse. And let's just focus on keeping things chill and enjoying our time together in the game. people are going to kick up drama, and, you know... Oh, cool. I've been waiting to see this slingshot. How does this work, I wonder? Nice. I'm gonna try this out. Oh, cool. Oh, it's like a grenade launcher. Oh, and it does a poison cloud. Dope. Okay, let's see if I get a chance to actually use that on anybody. So when are the donuts gonna fall? Did they already fall? Is that what these are? I guess the donut storm was like right the last. I've only said I've done this like twice, and the last time the donut storm was like right on top of me. So that's all I know. A lot of purple 5 guns around, but they're terrible. What do you got? I don't need more ammo. Let's try this again. Okay. Okay, there's a donut storm happening. There we go. That's what I was talking about. And these things do some serious work. They destroy everything. That's the main reason I'm playing normal instead of ranked right now. I wanted to witness this beauty. Where'd you go? I'm gonna get you with my slingshot. Oh, thank you for putting that ammo inside the rock. That was extremely helpful. Just great. Thank you so much. What do we got over here? What is this? Oh, it's like a mythic something or other. And okay, yeah, screw that. Slingshot's fun, but this will actually help me win. Just, you know, I'm not checking the chat until I'm done here. Dude, another one? Nice. Let's try to avoid the donuts. Oh no, they're destroying the Springfield sign. Tragedy. Tragedy has struck. Yeah, the chests are like literally on them as they fall. That's cool. I hadn't noticed that. I thought they just kind of appeared to the bottom. Oh, whoa, whoa, hey. Time to drink your squishy. Oh no. Thank you, come again. Get me out of here, squishy. One thing I really love about Fortnite is the physics. Like, leave it to the creators of Unreal Engine to make it actually feel like the way it's supposed to. And I love the cartoony graphics. Like, I'm not that into, like, realistic war games. I'm not saying it's, like, wrong to be. It's just not my thing. Hasn't been for a long time. We've been at 5 players for a while now. What do we got here? Okay, sure. I want to keep my shotgun, but yeah, you know what? We're good enough. Oh wait, this thing, deodorant applicator. I haven't seen this before. There's somebody here. What does this do? Whoa. Nope. Bye. See ya. They got more shockwaves? I wonder. Yeah. Eat my shorts. What weapon is that they're using, though? That's pretty good. What does this even do, this deodorant applicator? Oh, cool. It's like a laser. Oh, hi. That's dope. Just me and him. Is that the chicken from Family Guy? I couldn't tell what skin that was. That guy could be anywhere now. I really want to get him with the deodorant applicator. Think about just going for that no matter what, even if I die. Dude's probably gonna come down that zip line. That is my guess. So let's just keep an eye over there. Fuck you with your ammo. I'm busy. Maybe not. Maybe not the zip line. Wait. Oh, sheesh. Now where'd he go? There. Trying to shockwave me in the storm. Nice one. Almost got him. get US deodorant. Oh, I think it's gonna get me. No. I just want to get him with the deodorant. I could have played that better. Oh, bro, is this still going on? Have y'all been arguing about this the entire time I've been playing? You're kidding me. No way. No. Okay. This is a little too much. Okay, I'm gonna have to go through your and see what's going on. Thank you. Telegiaris, welcome. Okay, no, this is too far. I'm sorry, Vanessa, you're the one that's going to get booted. You are obviously the one causing the problem here. Hang on. Yeah, so I'm not a simp. You're not my wife. You're not my friend. You're not my daughter. I'm not gonna fall for this. Trying to trick me into being a white knight, like talking about your age, like trying to bait me. Like that's. I'm sorry, but I was a little bit concerned about that from the beginning. Like saying every time I log in, I get harassed by all these men who want my body. I'm like, okay, like fine. But that's yeah, no one said anything like that. No, and the only person I've muted is Vanessa. Just so that's clear. I have not deleted anyone's comments. I've not muted anyone except the person who was just causing just a scene. That was. I just thought I could play a round of Fortnite and maybe y'all would chill. And it looks like everyone else was like trying to chill. But well, you said I need more moderation, so there you go. There's your moderation for you. That was too far. Yeah. Fortnite looks so different from 2017. Yeah, for sure. Because in general, I would appreciate if everyone did, get along. Let's not bring race or ethnicity or religion into it if possible. Like, I totally get it. It's something I talk about in my personal life too and everything. And just, I would encourage everybody in the chat who's still here after I switched to Fortnite to just, try to be civil. I know it's hard. And that was like totally a case of like, there would have come a point where, the OnlyFans username was dropped, right? So, yeah. Thanks, Faith. Yeah, and I mean, I really think that probably all just should have been ignored, but I also totally understand. Fortnite streamer now. Yeah, not many people dropped off. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna do one more round. Let's do ranked this time. Let's do one more round of ranked. Man, the only thing that kind of gets me about that is I had I had him at one point that I couldn't quite bag the kill. I think I could have done better there. But yeah, that's I'm almost starting to think like there needs to be like a no woman rule. I don't know, like just like for my sake too, you know, like I just don't want to be exposed to that kind of shit. Oh, I do. What did I do? I screwed that up. There we go. But then I'll get, you know, attacked for being a sexist. But, you know, I just kind of like, I'm always like surprised because like I checked and women comprise like 10% of my audience. So I'm always surprised when one actually shows up. And for all I know, y'all could be girls. Yeah. This is a boys club. No, I mean, I think that's the point is like it's a certain type of behavior. And men can behave the same way. It's like being childish or being overly feminine in your behavior. Yeah, last no women on the peninsula. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. This is about to be a woman-free peninsula too. Or just you know, no behavior like that. You know what I mean? Like it's not actually being a woman. And like I can totally understand if someone like said, "Hey, you're stupid because you're a woman." And dude, yeah, the can opener comment, that was a bit much, like saying women under 25 can't open a can opener. But I don't think that was also meant to be like women are stupid. Like the way I heard that was like women have been failed by society, right? Like it's sad that women don't know how to do that. Not like it's their fault. I mean, maybe I was misreading that, but that's the way I read it. Was like society has failed women to the point where they can't even do that. I can totally understand, like, you know, being upset about that and calling it out, but just to continue, like, demanding that I do something about it. Like, are you really going to let that happen? Then I guess I won't date you after all. It's like the presumption, like, that I would, for some reason, have any interest. The internet is a disturbing place. So I feel like my wife was right, and I should have never just done this. Like, I mean, she appreciates the success I've had and everything, and respects what I'm doing, but the internet is a dangerous place. That is 100% for sure. Okay, I like this weapon a lot at the beginning of the season, but I don't know. I just couldn't really get any kills with it. That was the problem. But in ranked, I don't even try to kill anybody. I just try to survive. There's this one guy on YouTube, I don't remember his name, but he does kind of the same thing. Where he just hugs the storm and hides the entire round. Yeah, that's exactly right, Nephalium. Exactly right. Like, the whole time, she knew it wasn't about her. I think that was before she even said her age. Like, trying to feel special to the streamer or something. That's just... Ugh. You know what I mean? Just... God. And the really creepy part is that men fall for that. You know? That they do. They, I am training my daughters to never behave like that under any circumstances. Whoa, wait, so you got on a burner account to come stalk me again? What the fuck? Okay, I'm in the middle of a round of ranked here, but I'm gonna have to get up and ban your ass again. This is ridiculous. What the fuck, you fucking psycho. Get the fuck out of here. Jesus. Lord in heaven be with me. God give me strength. I may need to update one of y'all to a mod. I only have one mod, and I think he's asleep. He's in fucking Norway. Perk, how do you feel about being a mod? If you're still here, Perk. You are, oh, no. Out. Out. You are appointed. Now, my kid's godmother is named Vanessa, and she's a wonderful woman, okay? Let's not ban all Vanessas here. I'm tempted. I'm tempted right now. Thank you, Perk. Thank you, Perk. I will set you up as a mod after this. And then you'll have the ban hammer. Use it wisely. I mean, I guess I'm glad it's entertaining to you guys. That's a plus. But this hasn't happened to me in a while. Like last year, I pissed these guys off in ESO really bad, and they stalked me for a while and got on like 12 burner accounts and just kept coming after me over and over and over again. But yeah, this hasn't happened in a bit. Is there a chest up in that tree? I'd honestly forgotten what this feels like, and it doesn't feel good. Yeah, both Nephalium and Perk would be good mods. You've both been around for a long time now. I trust you guys. Nephalium, if you're open to that too, I would definitely be happy to make you a mod. You've come through for me with advice and help at multiple points. I really appreciate you. And you know what? I'm just gonna have 2 stacks of shockwaves and a shotgun. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what Brian Boitano would do. He'd make a plan, he'd follow it through. That's what Brian Boitano would do. El Barto. Nope, nope. Yeah, sure, I'll stay here for a minute. What is this dude? Is that... What? He's just walking around backwards. Oh, that would probably be easy pickings, but you never know, right? I'm gonna get hurt if I fall from here. Guess there's one way to find out. There are still bots in ranked, so I'm good. That could just be a bot, or it could be some amazing super strat. Slowly walking backwards with your back exposed. I mean, that's what I gotta do to win. Yeah, we are not getting involved in whatever that is over there. That is not the kind of thing I want to get involved in. Are those more shockwaves over there? Can't tell. There's a blue chest in there. I guess I should probably get it. Man, that deodorant applicator let me down last time. It was fun, but just like once. Let the storm take it. Dude, it's definitely Fortnite. The T is silent. Yeah, those were shockwaves over here. Okay, sweet. I've got almost 2 full stacks of shockwaves. They will not know what hit them. So as I take the E at the end off too, and it just comes Fortnite. I think eventually the name of the game will just be FRN. Frin. Nah, I'm keeping the shotgun. That's what Brian Boitano do. Make a plan and he follow through. That's what Brian Boitano do. Brian Boitano would win this round of ranked. That's what he'd do. Whee! Goodbye. He'd play some ranked and he'd win it too. That's what Brian Boitano do. Oh, hello. Thank you for showing me your location with that absolutely useless item. What you doing over there? Or did you just put that there a while ago? Did you put it there as a distraction? It's a trap. Are we playing 5D chess here? I see you. Can't do anything about you, but I see both of you. I see you. Take that. Now what are you gonna do now that I see you? He'd make a plan and he'd follow through. That's what Brian Boitano do. Yeah, the fact... Okay, so bots do disappear in ranked after a while. Like, once you get to Diamond, Platinum or Diamond, there aren't any bots anymore. Or just, like, really rarely. We have to get up to the higher ranks for that to happen. I did get to Elite one time. Like, the one time I actually tried, and it wasn't that hard. I just don't play enough, really, to get to the higher ranks. But it's just a very simple strategy. Just don't die. Get to the end. You don't get as much ranked XP as you would, you know, going around and clearing a quarter of the map. But that is a surefire, tried and tested way to get to Unreal in a season is just survive till the top 2 or 3 like this, and then hopefully get some damage on the dude at the end. Whether you win or not really doesn't matter. Except for your Viking pride. The pride of a Norseman. Okay, what would Brian Boitano do in this situation? Well, I have so many shockwaves, I could definitely use that. I'm thinking there's going to be a way I can get up here, eventually. Just by parkour. This is still too high, I think, but maybe? No, not quite. Dude, wait, hey. I was too close to the wall. I'll just wait here, though, honestly. Now that I've revealed my location with that shockwave, this is the perfect place to stay. This is totally what Brian Boitano would do. He'd play Fortnite as Scooby-Doo. That's what Brian Boitano do. I see you. I see you. What are we doing? Bro, what? What is... Why is this happening? Why am I not just swimming? Fuck! No! Wait. There's some absolute shenanigans going on right now. Fortnite is definitely not shenanigan free. Oh, hi. Hey, how you doing? I see you over there with that rock. Yeah, you better come out of there, little boy. I'm gonna get you. No! Shit. Yeah, I play Fortnite with my kids. Bonding. Alright, that's enough now, though. That's enough. We're gonna do a prayer and we're gonna get out of here. Really appreciate you guys all being here. Sticking with me through the Fortnite. This is so much better than ESO. So far, yeah, Vanessa has not come back. Little blessings, right? Yeah, dude, the shading is pretty cool with like the fact, like people are telling me that it plays really well on the Switch because of the new shading. That's awesome, Waylon. I was playing ESO at the beginning of the stream, but just switched to Fortnite. Trying to get people used to me playing this. I'll keep playing it from time to time. Yeah, glad you caught the South Park reference there. Deep down, you're always an MMO guy. Yeah, I mean, Fortnite doesn't really feel like a shooter to me. I mean, I know it is, but I just mainly enjoy like the stealth and the running around the map kind of stuff. Nice perk, GG. Yeah, ranked Fortnite is fun. Yeah, I definitely don't do building. I hate building in Fortnite. I only do 0 build. Building is terrible. Hey, Diego. Yeah, I always finish things out with a prayer. You know, I'm gonna do first. I'm gonna log back into ESO and see if everything's broken again. I'm gonna log into ESO, we'll finish up with a prayer, and then we'll end the stream. Stuck around a little bit longer than I expected to. Is it gonna pretend like I never played again? Let's see. Hey, we're good. Where's that new guy? Yeah, streams on Tube. My new Argonian. Cool, man. Good to see you, Perk. You'll be a mod by the next time you come on the stream. I need more mods. Yeah, did the wall percentage change? It was like 80 something when I saw it before. Check again. I think it went up a little bit. I don't know. We're pretty close now, though. That's all I know. Alright, guys. Time to pray. Let me get out of here. Lord, thank you for my channel. Thank you for making this stream possible today. Thank you for bringing so many people to come enjoy one of my favorite hobbies with me. Getting to play ESO, take a look at the changes, also play some Fortnite. I ask that you bless everyone on the stream, especially those who are having issues or feel the need to seek attention. Lord, especially the individual who I did have to ban from the stream. In the future, please give me more patience, less rudeness with that kind of thing, and just whatever is missing in that person's life, Lord, please give it to them. Please give them your peace. Fill them with your love and your mercy. And that, of course, goes for everyone else in the stream. I'm so grateful, God, for my channel and for all my viewers. I appreciate them all so much, and I just ask, Lord, that you continue to grow my channel so that I can follow my bliss in life and what I feel like is my true calling, and also to witness and to disciple for Jesus in this relatively dark corner of the world. It's not like I'm going off to Burundi or Myanmar or anything like that, Lord, but in some ways, YouTube is an even darker place than any of the darkest places in the world. And I thank you for the opportunity to witness and disciple for you here on the internet in such a tiger's den. And just grant me fortitude and strength of spirit. Lord, thank you for the priest in my church who gave me communion today, even though I couldn't attend on Sunday, and for our conversation that we had. I ask that you bless my church and all the people in it. And again, just rain down your blessings on everyone who is on the stream today. Let them know how appreciated and loved they are. And for anything that is missing in their lives, show them to turn to you, who are the ultimate answer to everything in life. Lord, in your mercy, hear our prayer. Oh, some stuff's going on behind me. I just realized that's probably pretty loud as I was praying. Whoops. I thought I moved far enough away. Hopefully the prayer didn't get completely drowned out. Oh well, I should have moved further away and turned down the volume before I did that. I'm sure you'll be able to hear it, and it's kind of fitting that it's within the chaos of that maelstrom that the prayer occurred. Oh hey, you showed up for the prayer. Pete, we needed you earlier though. Someone was absolutely tripping out. But Perk here is gonna be a mod now too. So you're not gonna be alone. I'm gonna knight him as soon as I get off the stream here. Alright, so guys, yeah, I appreciate you all so much. Like I said, the prayer, God bless you all. Thank you for being here. And we'll see what happens with ESO. I really do appreciate how many people stuck around for when I played Fortnite. That was kind of a good sign. And for, most people said their kids played it. That's fine. It's funny. It's great for everybody. I think it's a great game for people of all ages, honestly. And there is like a huge subreddit called Fortnite over 40. So I'll try to bring all of them onto my channel as I continue to do Fortnite content. Oh, but no, no worries, Pete. No, I wasn't meaning it like that. I just meant like you missed some interesting drama. You might want to go back and check it out. It's like 30 minutes ago or something. Oh, you remember the drama from last year. It kind of reminded me of that. I haven't had to boot anybody since Timon and Pumbaa last year. That was this was another Hakuna Matata moment, man. But totally different. Just someone who just met them for the first time today, but just decided to rage bait and trip out majorly. All right, yep. So guys, much love and appreciation to you all. I'm gonna get out of here. It looks like one of my viewers is gonna gift me a bunch of crates to open. So assuming that does happen, I'm not like trying to doubt mechanized here at all, but you never know what might happen. If I wake up tomorrow and I see crates in my inventory, I will just schedule a stream and I'll stream opening some crates and maybe I'll get that RAM. That would be totally awesome. But I just appreciate everybody's generosity. It's so great how just people, give. And I guess I should plug one last time. I really appreciate a super chat to help support the channel, or once you're watching the recap, you can do a super thanks in the comments. Join the Spopes army as a member. I have 3 different tiers. One is just $1 a month. Another is, I think, 3, and the highest one is 7. So you can choose how much you want to contribute. There are different perks. You guys can. There's also a perk, Big Blue Perk. He's a member. But yeah, you guys can join and help support the channel that way, or support me directly, or you can always just gift me stuff in ESO too. That's awesome. So thank you to Unmechanized. I forgot to mention you in my prayer, but God bless you, Unmechanized, for that offer. Even if it never happens, just the fact that you were thinking of me to give me crates, that's awesome. So anyway, yep. On that high note, good evening. Couldn't have said it better myself. So God bless you all. I'm going to take off here. Just turn off my camera and mic and let it kind of work its way out for a minute. And yeah, thanks for being here today, guys. It's a great stream. One of my favorites of all time. I don't say that every time. It's not always the best stream, but I had even with the disruption, has added some flavor, honestly. So yeah, love you all. Thank you for being here, and I will see you all soon. Night, Nephalium. See you later, Faith. Bye, Waylon. Bye, Pete. Bye, Perk. Bye, everybody. Good seeing you. I'll see you soon.